The state is a collection of ideas, propagated and implemented not by force, but as a result of our compliance. Human compliance occurs naturally, and like most natural resources, it can be cultivated and grown. So here we are, stuck in the feedback loop of watchful prevention. The worship of what-ifs, the assumption of better judgment, the age-old tool of good intentions, the ageless logic of for the greater good, the humble attitude of we do what we must because we can. Passive protocols, conveyor belt screenings, systematic surveillance, background checks, foreground balances, aerial scans, ground drills, the security of security. And how do they reconcile their failures? Why, failure is the greatest tool of all, for it shows the public that the state can do better, that we need more paper and ink, that we need more policy makers, that we need more people behind podiums and microphones, that we need better people to solve the problem of people. There's a fetishism for preventative measures. The state is obsessed with stopping events from occurring. We have been preserved in a state of potentiality. Bad things might happen, bad people might exist, bad items might be sold, consumed, distributed, or dissolved untaxed. You are now entering Zone 6. Please display your retinas for scan. This is not a dystopian idea. This would be better than what we have now, because Zone 6 is TSA, NSA, Apple, Google, and it's not just your retinas, it's your entire being. So let's write state with a capital S, because it has become our God. And like God, who may or may not be watching over us, our government is the panopticon. Not unlike the observed atom, the observed man is seldom sincere. We have been frozen in a reality of coping. Move at your own risk, but for God's sakes, don't mark the world. Think of the children, don't fill your head with ideas. Please vibrate at the designated frequency. Best consume the approved narrative. And remember to live within the means of our reality. We are not shaped, we are misshapen. We are somewhere between Uchronia and Utopia. We are stuck in what could have been and what could be, but the only time is now. Let's not backtrack. There's not going to be another revolution in the West. The age of the barricade is long dead, and the age of the protest is stillborn. The InfoWar is won. Most of us just choose not to subscribe, but we don't need most of us. This is not about unification. This is about making the structure irrelevant. We are our own shepherds. We are our own fertile soils. We have our own means. And not all our ideas can be sold.